Today on Eagle Nation News, Nick Anderson highlights Prosper PetSmart's grand opening. How does this new addition contribute to the Gates of Prosper Shopping Center?
Brandon Bonaparte recaps Prosper versus Midlothian quarterfinal game. How did Prosper fare in round 4 of the playoffs?
And finally, Casey Boston is in studio with a recap of last night's Academy Awards. Who took an Oscar home?
All this and more today on Eagle Nation News.
Live from Prosper, Texas, this is Eagle Nation News.
Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today is Monday, March 5th. I'm Caitlin Wessels.
I'm Nico Ray.
And I'm Nick Anderson.
Last Friday, a macro-scale cyclone hit the East Coast. Nico, what were the effects?
Thank you, Caitlin. Over the past few days, millions of people have been affected by a nor'eastern storm that hit the East Coast, rendering over 1 million people without power. So far, there have been 9 casualties, including 2 children.
In other news, primary elections have started in Texas and voters have flocked the voting booths. Noticeably, the number of registered Democrats that voted early has almost doubled from 2014. This is contradictory because 227 of Texas's 254 counties voted Republican in the last presidential election.
The grand opening of PetSmart in Prosper was yesterday, so Nick Anderson was there on scene to treat us to some footage of Man's Best Friend.
I'm standing outside of the new PetSmart opening that just opened in Prosper. Today was the grand opening. It opened just a few hours today. Now, unfortunately, we don't have our normal Eagle Nation News camera, so as an added challenge, we're filming this whole thing on my iPhone 5. Little outdated, I know, but I just upgraded from my Nokia. So let's go inside and check it out. See what is going down. We're gonna make like an Olympic swimmer and dive right into this. Do you have any dogs? Or you're a dog guy? We're a cat guy. Oh, you're a cat guy, okay. So, being a cat guy, are you excited about the new PetSmart in Prosper?
Absolutely, it's closer to Gunner for us, so we don't have to go all the way to Frisco.
Morning. Welcome to the grand opening.
What can we expect from this new PetSmart? Different from all the other feed stores and dog or pet stores?
Yeah, dog salon in the back.
Okay.
That's what everyone to come in and take advantage of.
How long have you had installed?
We've actually only had her about 2 months now.
Okay. And what are you most excited about for the PetSmart?
Having something closer.
Yeah. Today was a pretty good day. Got to play with some puppies. I got to look at some cool fish and see some birds and some cats and all that fun stuff. I am excited about not having to drive so far to get food for my dog, and I am very, very excited about this whole area around here, especially that new Field and Stream that just opened up. For all these shops and retail in Prosper, it's going to bring so much business to the area. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Nick Anderson, Prosper.
Thank you, Nick. After this commercial break, we send it over to Brandon Bonaparte to recap last Friday's basketball playoff run. Last Friday was round 4 of playoffs for Prosper boys basketball. Brandon Bonaparte has the highlights.
Prosper versus Midlothian Friday night here at the Curtis Caldwell Center. Josh Davis gets the rebound here in transition, goes coast to coast, jumps, and gets it to go. He finished with a double-double on the night, 16 points and 11 rebounds. Zach back to Jerry, back to Zach, who hits the turnaround jumper. Both offenses in this one took a little bit to get going. The score was 7-7 at the end of one. Archie goes for the 2, but it's sent back by Zach Reitzel. Marshall attempts a floater here. Zach Reitzel, big off the boards, gets the rebound. And now here we go in transition. Reitzel goes right to the basket, gets it to go. Prosper was up by as much as 8 at one point, but Midlothian would answer. Jessen tries the 3 and can't connect. And quickly, in transition, Marshall to Archie. And this is where the momentum really started to shift in the Panthers' favor. This time Jordan to Marshall, who's able to drain the 3-ball. Next possession, it's Prosper's turn. Reitzel gonna find Shaw in the corner. He hits, but the Panthers would go on a 20-5 run to start off the second half. The Eagles desperately trying to claw back. Davis waits, puts the spin on. It's good, and uh-oh, here come the Eagles. Jessen gonna cross once, come on back, pull up for the floater. The basket is good. On to the fourth, Archie tries to split 2 defenders, but the ball is sent back by Tavion White. Late in the fourth, the score is tied at 40 apiece. Archie waits. He drives. And he's able to put the Panthers up by 2 with 19 seconds left. Do or die time for the Eagles. Inbound to Reitzel. Looks, goes for the tie, and can't get it to fall. And after a few Panther free throws, this one is in the books. Prosper falls to Midlothian 44-40 in the 4th round of the Texas 5A basketball playoffs.
After this commercial break, Casey Boston is in studio with a recap on last night's Academy Awards.
Blue Alpha Theta is selling pies on March 19th for Pi Day during all lunches. Cheerleader tryout packets are available in the front office. Packets are due by Thursday, March 8th. Seniors, come by Miss Mueller's office by March 9th to verify the name that will be on your diploma. The next ACT test prep class begins next Tuesday. Enrollment is still open. Permission forms to enroll in dual credit courses are due to the counseling office by March 9th.
Now let's send it over to Casey Boston in studio with a recap of last night's Academy Awards.
Thank you, Nick. The 90th Annual Oscar Awards were presented last night at the Dolby Theater on Hollywood Boulevard. Gary Oldman received Best Actor from starring in the film The Darkest Hour. Best Female Actress was given to Frances McDormand. The Best Film Editing was given to Lee Smith for the movie Dunkirk. And the movie that received the Best Animated Feature Film was the Spanish-influenced movie Coco. James Ivory also won an Oscar last night and became the oldest person ever to win an Oscar. Some more award shows that are coming up in the next few months are the iHeartRadio Music Awards, the Academy of Country Music Awards, and the Billboard Awards. Tweet us which awards that you are looking forward to seeing, and also if you're wanting to watch previous episodes of Eagle Nation News, you can find those by typing in eaglenation.net. Well, that's all that I have for you guys today. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Casey. Now we send it over to Naya Penny in the Eagle Zone with a sports update.
Thank you, Nico. Boys and girls soccer are wrapping up district play, which means that every game from here on out is going to count, and tonight is no different. Both boys and girls soccer teams faced on McKinney North. The boys play at 7:45 home, and the girls play 7 away. Moving on to basketball, this past Friday, the boys took on Midlothian falling short the score of 44-40, ending their playoff run in the 4th round. That's all I have for you today. I'm Naya Penny reporting from the Eagle Zone.
A few announcements before we go. There will be an FCA meeting tomorrow during Eagle Time in room 2223.
If any prospective dual credit or Collin College student needs help with the Collin College application, sign up in the counseling office with Ms. Benavides for an informational session.
No Shave is now over, so all students must be clean shaven by tomorrow.
That's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Nico Ray.
I'm Nick Anderson.
And I'm Caitlin Wessels. Live long and prosper.
Hey, the credits aren't covering.